look in the mirror, man, you're so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately, it's you.
Welcome to the Jeremy Hill Show. If you're easily triggered, leave now because this is not the show for you. Now, what I'm going to talk about in this reaction video is about women's past, modern women's past, black women in particular past, how important it actually is. Okay. Now, before I do, hit the notification bell. Once you do that, select the option that says all so that you can be informed of all my new content. Can you dig it? Now, let me go ahead and get into this. Let's see what this brother got to say. Boom. Yeah, like I would tell you, man, let's get it.
Nobody talks about this, but your girl's past actually matters. And it's crazy because a lot of people like to act like it doesn't. Even myself at one point, I used to think that it didn't. I used to be one of those people that thought, hey, whatever happened in the past is in the past. If she's with me now, that's all that matters. But
now, let me quickly jump in and say this. When people, because I see men and women both say this, when people say body count don't matter, that is small-minded thinking. Okay? Now, I'm going to tell you why a woman's past matters. If past does not matter, then why do you complain about women needing therapy for trauma bonds that they have developed through other past relationships? When a woman comes to you with many men, many body count, sleeping with a whole lot of random men, that woman would measure you by her past relationships, whether they be good or bad. If she was in a good relationship and it didn't work out, once you get into a relationship with her, she's going to measure and compare you to the last one. For example, and I've said this before, if the last boyfriend was able to take her out on shopping sprees, but it didn't work out, now she's with you and you're a good man, productive man, but you just don't have the money to take out on shopping sprees, she's going to look at you as if I can do better. And hypergamy would take over and she would leave you. If she was in a relationship that was toxic, anytime he did something that was bad and you do anything that kind of looks like it's bad, something that will make her feel like I need to put up a red flag and get up out of here, even though your attention may not be the same as her ex-boyfriends, she's going to leave you. If your past doesn't matter, then why is it when you go to a bank and you try to get a loan, they want to check your credit history? You know why? Because past performance indicates what future performance may be. All right? Past matters. Now, a lot of hoes, when they was hoes, they'll say things like, I'm in church now and God forgave me. Only God could judge me. That's good in a religious setting. But as soon as you come out those church doors, people still going to see you as the hoe that you were. Your body count, your past, whatever you have done in the past matters. If the past doesn't matter, then why is it that people are complaining that women are domineering and refuse to be submissive? Because they've been raised by a single mother who was dominant in that house, who disrespected men and told their daughters to only focus on education, taking care of yourself, and that you don't need a man. So when they try to get into a relationship, they have a difficult time trying to be submissive. You know why? Because of how she was taught in her past. I want y'all to stop saying that shit. You ain't no alpha male if you think past don't matter. All that stuff, I'm an alpha and a woman's past don't matter, you're a fool. You're a fool. I'm telling that straight off the rip, Jack, for real. A woman's past matters. You can't even get a job in most places if you have a felony in your past, if you have crimes that you have committed in your past. The world judges you on your past. Let's keep going.
But boy, did I learn from that lesson. You have to understand that your girl's past matters because it will predict her future. Meaning if she was a bop in the past and would cheat on her exes or mess with friend groups, trust me, bro, the chances are she's going to do that again. And not only that, but her past will come back to haunt her. A lot of guys from her past y'all might run into, or they might even try to spin the block, which just causes unnecessary drama and conflict for y'all. And look, I'm not saying your girl has to have a perfect past or a clean slate, but I am saying that it matters and you need to know some information about it. Or you could just ignore it completely and learn the hard way. The choice is yours, but don't tell me I didn't tell you so.
Exactly. A woman past matters. See, when women are out there, y'all, doing all this crazy stuff online, twerking, popping, exposing their body parts, talking sexual, dressing provocatively, being sexually, I don't know what's the word. How can you say that? I don't know, speaking in innuendos, sexual innuendos or whatever, that stuff catches up to you. You saw what happened when people was panicking. I think Hulu was going to drop some type of documentary over the Freaknik that happened in 1994 or something like that in the year past 2000 something. Your past can catch up to you. Your past can make people not want to deal with you. Your past can embarrass you in front of your children. So here's the thing. Women judge men most times based on their present and future. Because women don't really give a shit about our past. They get with Pookie, who been locked up several times, done had several baby mamas, several bastard kids and stuff, and still just jump over that. All they care about is if you can give them money, take care of them now, and if you have the potentiality of making more money. With that being said, it should be okay for men to judge women by their present and their past. I would never really worry about the future for a woman, because a woman is so emotional. Her future can change left and right. She can be this tomorrow and be that the next day. Her emotions is running her. But for her present and her past, what she doing presently, most time is a result of what she did in the past. You get what I'm saying? If she presently feel that men ain't shit, it's probably because she treated other men like shit in her past. Do you understand, man, that most men, how can I say this? Most men view women based on how they used to deal with women in the past. Most women view men based on how they used to deal with men in the past. You know what I'm saying? If you got a woman that's been through a whole lot of traumas, a whole lot of heartbreaks and stuff, she comes into another man's life with her guards up, her fist up, sword and shield raised. You gonna have hell trying to get over that wall. I don't waste my time. You smash and you dash and keep going. That's a therapy session. She needs that shit. When you with her, you just give a pipe and move on. That's it. It ain't worth it. But because of how she dealt with other men or how men dealt with her in her past, now her outlook on men is skewed to the point where she believes all men kind of fit in one category. That's her fault. Her past matters, man. Let me play this right quick. Hold on right quick. Let's get it.
Like with guys is opposite, because a woman with a lot of body counts lets me know like this is she not mine. She just mines for the time being. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
I've had a guy say that before. Okay. And it hurt my feelings, but I had to accept.
Y'all gotta be honest with yourselves with that.
You never really gonna know a woman body, but how she loves you and how she treats you and how you feel about her.
How good she make you feel.
Exactly. So as long as she doing the right thing, or you gotta teach her how to do the right thing, and she doing it, then I don't really care what she did before that. As long as her name.
Don't be that guy right there. Don't ever be that guy right there. Don't ever find yourself saying some stuff like, as long as she treats me good, I don't care about what she did in her past. Women would treat you good in the beginning to keep you from knowing about their past, or to try to make you forgive and forget their past. You get what I'm saying? Just because she's treating you good now does not mean that she's not going to treat you good later. Do you understand that? Because some of these dudes get coochie whipped and they're blown away by the beauty of the woman. And when you are blown away by the beauty of the woman, you tend to overlook critical things that she done in the past. Because let me tell you something. You can meet a hoe who trying to be a reformed hoe who say, I ain't going to live this type of lifestyle anymore. And then something arises in your relationship that pisses her off, and you know what she's going to do? Go back to her hoish ways. She used to handle situations by sleeping with other men. She used to be the type of woman that was big on payback, getting her lick back. And it doesn't mean that you slept around or that you cheated on her. There are women out there just because you didn't take her someplace. There are women out there just because you didn't buy her something. There are women out there just because she feels that you're neglecting her, because you're spending all your time and work trying to provide. There are women who feel as if you're just too boring, but won't leave you, that would go be a hoe with another man. And that's what these women do. A lot of women are still like that. So a reformed hoe is the same hoe in waiting. That's one of those in case of fire, hoe breaks. You know, in case of fire, you break the thing to get the extinguisher or the axe out. In case of boredom, break. And then you come out there and get the dick. I'm telling you, man, there's women like that, man. Now I want you to hear what this woman had to say about her past and how it impacted her future. The future she had with her husband. Now y'all better pay close attention to this. Because there's a lot of small-minded jokers who come on here, men and women alike. I'm talking about buff dudes. They lift weights and shit. And pretty women and men that claim to have degrees and women who claim to have degrees talking like damn fools when they keep saying stuff past don't matter. Who she slept with don't matter. What she done. Well, how in the hell can you say that when these women are catching these incurable STDs and then you still sleep with them? It don't matter. And for the woman out there who say some shit past don't matter, if you found out that a man that you was interested in was a registered sex offender, and he told you he don't do that no more, he don't have those type of cravings anymore, you gonna leave your 8-year-old with him? Why not? I mean, you can't say past matter. It ain't the past, right? I bet you anything you wouldn't do that. Why? Because it's past matter to you. Man, I'm gonna tell you, some of us ain't stupid. Some of us are not stupid. We know past matters. And if you got any dating coach or any other YouTuber who say some shit like past don't matter, instantly unsubscribe and block. Because if it leads you into a world, or she is about to lead you into a world of hurt and pain. Use your common sense, y'all. That's all I'm trying to say. Now, I want y'all to hear what this woman got to say, man. Hold 1 second. All right, let's get it.
Being very promiscuous. If you did not grow up that way, bless you, you saved yourself from so much damage. But because I grew up like that, when I got into a relationship that was actually a real relationship and now my marriage, I realized that I didn't have a desire anymore, even like for my husband. And although my husband and I would have sex, it was like really hard for me. Like I really had to push myself to go there.
You know why? Because a lot of study and research have proven that women who sleep around, who have high body counts, tend to divorce men quicker. Women who have a lot of men that they have slept with tend to not be as sexually attracted to their husbands for long periods of time. Now, when she was getting her back blown out in these streets by many men putting it on her the way she liked, introducing her to new sexual things that she didn't think she ever liked. You know what I mean? She got a guy that probably wasn't into those type of things. And that's a turnout for her because now she has developed an appetite for certain sexual practices. This is what keep these women hoes. This is what keep them being hoes, simply because now they got so many different sexual appetites that nothing can satisfy them. They have insatiable lust, even if they are with a good man. Now, the good man may be hitting it from the back, the pop, 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 the same way the bad man with pop, 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 pop was. But it's different. The length of the pipe might be shorter. The girth of the pipe might be smaller. Okay? The big Donkey Kong horse pipe probably was on Pookie, and that's what she liked. But he treated really bad. He wasn't good. He ran the streets. Now she got a good man to do the things that she knows she needs in life. But the pipe don't add up. It don't match up to what she liked. What I'm saying to you is, the more men that women fuck, the greater chances that they're going to be single. The more men that women fuck, the greater the chances that they're going to be single. And I mean, even if they are in a relationship, they're going to be single-minded, still going to the club, cheating, or their relationship, they will self-sabotage in their relationship, destroy their relationship, and they right back being single again. Just because she got into a relationship does not mean that she won't go back being single. And it's all because she loved riding pipe like a mustard back heifer. Let's keep going.
And it was like an internal battle I fought because I felt so bad. I'm like, am I not attracted to my husband? Like, why don't I want to have sex? Yada, yada, yada. In the world, we are taught that sex is better outside of marriage.
Played up before a long time ago. But yeah, you understand what I'm saying? You think about what she just told you. Now, I'll be getting at y'all pretty soon. I hope y'all got something out this episode. And remember, man, your past matter. Young man, your past matter too. You trying to get employment, your past matter, because them people ain't playing with you, man. They're going to look in your background, man, look for felonies, look for all kind of, I can speak on, because I got a jail record. I got a pretty good jail record. You know what I mean? And sometimes it take, for me, sometimes it takes distance of time to get over what you've done when it comes to employment. Like if you have some felonies or whatever you do, some people won't even consider hiring you until 10 years after you committed that crime. They say it got to be at least 10 years showing that you are reformed and that you haven't did anything else since you got in trouble, before we even consider hiring you. So getting in trouble ain't worth it, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you in trouble, get on probation, get on parole, you got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You don't feel like no free. I'm telling you what I know, because I was on probation a long time. If you out there, man, you're going to want to do things that you used to do, but you can't do them because you're going to have to go report. You're going to have to pay all these fines, supervisory fines, all this other stuff. And you never know, depending what type of probation you have, your PO can pop up at any time and ask for a piss test and stuff like that. It ain't worth it, man. And then when you try to explain what happened to the employee, a lot of employees don't give a damn. They just know that you did something wrong, don't want to do nothing with you. Because, past do matter. It matters in so many different ways than you can possibly imagine. Well, anyway, y'all take it easy now. I'll talk to y'all later now, yeah?